First off, though, let's talk to the man who we were just talking about, Kevin Holland. What a week for him. What a fight for him. What a performance. What a win. What a post-celebration. Everything. It was an all-timer. He joins us right now via the magic of Zoom. Kevin, my man, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Everything cool? You good?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us. You gave me like the vibe of like someone who was sent to the principal's office, and you're sitting there with your jacket, and you're like, all right, let's make this quick. I don't want to really be here and talk to you.
Nah, you're good. You said George Masvidal's name, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, sorry. No, I mean, no, that's later. That's like at 4 o'clock. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you or trigger you or anything like that. Congratulations on the win. Can I ask you about the hand? Did you injure your right hand? I thought that's what you were saying to Dana afterwards, like you were holding your hand there, but obviously I couldn't tell. And I was worried because of what happened against Wonder Boy. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's good. I was my first time putting on 4-ounce gloves. It was like that day of the fight. So it was like we got in the back. I put them on, and I was like, threw a punch on the mitt, and I was like, damn, I don't think it's ready for 4 ounces. So I was just like, kind of like, little nerve wracked about the hand. So I was just letting them know. I was like, yeah, I was like, I didn't think it was gonna work, but it did. So yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, so I completely misinterpreted that. What do you mean? Like the entire training camp, you never put on 4-ounce gloves once?
No, I didn't get approved for the hand to work until like the 24th to like put on the like completely, you know what I mean, cleared. So I was like, all right,
Yeah.
just mainly work the one hand. I was able to use with the big gloves. And then I was like, when it got cleared, I was like, I don't think it's completely ready to be just like smacking like that. So I was like, let's just hope by fight night it'll be ready. So we just figured we'd give it a shot then. If it wasn't ready, we'd just go with a different game plan. The game plan was, use the jab a lot. The jab worked. So I was happy.
And when you say the 24th, you mean the 24th of March?
Yeah.
Damn, that was pretty close. I mean, that's like 2 weeks away from your fight. Were you worried about that?
No, I was recovering pretty quick, so I was pretty sure I was gonna get cleared. I was solid with it. I was solid. Yeah, I was solid. I had good faith in it. Worked out well.
Okay. Did you have surgery after the Wonder Boy fight?
Yeah, right after.
Okay. And okay, so obviously everything works out. You did say in the post presser, I saw you say that you called your mom.
Yeah,
Did you
I was
call your
like,
mom?
yeah, I called her. I was like, man, my hand's tweaking. She was like, don't fight. I was like, yeah, you're right. I probably shouldn't be out here fighting. I was like, but it's too late. We're already here, so let's go do it. Then, I was over. I talked to her, and she was like, see, you good. I was like, yeah, we good. You know what I mean? So it was straight. Just good talk to
Did your
mom
mom really
sometimes.
say? Did she really say don't fight?
Yeah, she was like, "You just need to go home. You're tripping." I was like, "Nah, we're already here, so we're fucked." You know what I mean? Just use it.
Is
So
that
it was
is that
pretty
like
cool.
kind of like a mental mind trick? Like if your mom is telling you as you're in the arena in the locker room, don't fight. Like you want to have your mom's backing, right?
Yeah, she was supposed to be like, "Nah, you're good. Don't worry about it." She was like, "Nah, you're not good." So I was like, "Oh, that sucks."
Were you doubting yourself in the first round, second round? Like were you talking to yourself a lot? Did you think that you were overthinking things?
Nah, I just knew I didn't really want to use the right hand, so I was just making sure I stayed keyed on using the jab and using the lead hook and try to get my kicks off. He was doing a good job at like checking the low kicks, just turning the shin on the outside and stuff like that. So it's like, just trying to be creative with a guy. He's a vet, fucking what, 30-6 going into that fight. So it's like, dude's pretty clever, he's fought a lot of good guys. So it's probably smart.
Did you really ask him in the middle of the fight if he smelled weed?
I mean, I smelled it, it smelled like it just started stinking. So I was like, somebody must have lit up in here. So I asked him, he was, I just didn't, I don't know. I wasn't the only one smelling it. That's how I felt. So I just had to make sure.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure if that, I know you talked in the fight. Does that throw you off when you smell that, or does that give you like a little extra boost? I'm not sure how. Like, what does it do to
I
you?
mean, I was cool with it. I was cool. I was cool with it. I was like, if somebody's smoking, that's what's up. I was like, that's what's up. That's the budget. You know what I mean? I liked it. I wasn't mad at it at all. I was cool with
All
it. I
right.
just wanted to make sure I wasn't hallucinating. I was like, you smell smoke? You smell weed? Like, what's going on? And so, yeah.
Did he respond?
Nah, he never said anything. I even asked him in the back. He just smiled. And I was like, all
Okay.
right. I'm like, maybe I was tripping. I asked a couple other people. So they were like, maybe. I was like, all right, well, maybe I wasn't tripping then. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Obviously you get a finish like that. What a left hook. I mean, it was unbelievable considering how the last two. I don't think you're this kind of guy, but did you feel like a weight lifted off your shoulders? Did you feel like, all right, back on track here, back in the win column? Yeah, you felt that
Yeah,
way.
it felt good. It felt good. I was 100% going into the Wonderboy fight, thinking I was about to smoke him. You know what I mean? And then, of course, cracked the hand. Things slowed down. Things started going the opposite way. So couldn't game plan around not having that hand. So, things got funky in there, and he got the job done. So now I'm down 2 losses. Not thinking I was going to be down 2 losses. Didn't think I was going to lose at 170 at all. And then I'm like, oh fuck, all right. So then I'm going into this fight, like I said, didn't get clear with the hand until the 24th. Going into the fight, I'm like, I don't know if both my weapons are good, but I was like, here's a chance to make up for what I didn't do right in the Wonderboy fight. Use the lead hand more, use the kicks more, be smarter, sit back, be a little bit more patient. Granted, he's not as fast as fucking Wonderboy. He doesn't have all those kickboxing belts, so it was pretty cool. It was good to go out there and work one-handed. Yeah, back was against the wall, felt like a little bit. A couple people change on you a little bit when you're down. It always sucks to drop two. It isn't the first time I've dropped two in my career, so it's not like it was, brand new news to me or anything like that. So I was like, hey, nothing new. Just don't got both hands. We'll still do it with the left. I think I'll do pretty good with the left. My dad's actually left-handed, so he was always telling me like, it'd be good to learn how to use your left. So he was like, your left hand will become your new best friend. Sure enough, it did its job. New best friend.
By the way, who's changing on you after 2 losses, two high level losses? Who's changing on you?
You just know how it goes, bro. That's just the way it goes. No names.
Nah, that's not cool. Let me tell you something. We didn't change on you. I asked you to come on the show multiple times after that fight. We want, I know you said after and everything, but cool. You just get for the record, we didn't change on you, right? Like we've always been here. We've been steady.
No. A lot of the media was actually pretty cool. I think I got a pretty good, fun record of talking to people now. But no, it's just, times get hard when you lose. You know what I mean? Things change up a little bit when you lose. Bank account's a little different when you lose. Granted, I still made a lot of fucking money when I was losing, but hey, make a little bit more when you're winning. So things are always better when you're winning. Always better when you're winning.
But speaking of hands, I haven't been able to confirm this. Maybe you can help me. Gilbert posted a video, Gilbert Burns, before his fight saying, oh, the gloves changed. And I asked a bunch of people, and like some people said, yeah, I think they did. Some said they didn't, talking about how they were a little more curved to maybe, derail the eye pokes. Did you feel like the gloves were different?
I mean, I said maybe that they were different as well, but then one of the hand wrappers were like, bro, they're the same glove, just a different design. So I was like, all right, well, fuck it. Same glove, different design. So I usually wear XXL on the gloves, but this time I wear XL, same size, and it felt a little bit bigger. So maybe a tad bit different of a design, or maybe my hands got skinnier. I don't know. Or maybe the hand wrap was just a little different. Maybe it was a little bit more tight of a hand wrap since I broke the hand last time. I don't know. You know what I mean? To me, it all punches.
Right.
Still cracking. So still 4-ounce gloves. Still feel the love when you get hit with it. It's not that bad.
I was just wondering because that was such a big deal. Was it at all surreal for you after the week that he had to have Donald Trump sitting there cage side watching you fight?
The week that he had?
Yeah, he had quite the week as well.
No, I don't know anything about his week. I don't know anything at all. I don't really follow politics and stuff like that a lot. I know he
for the better.
I hear he makes you more money than everybody else when you got money, so that's pretty cool. But I mean, it was just nice to all the celebrities that are sitting cage side, sitting next to Dana. It was like that was surreal to me. You see Trump, you got Mike Tyson. That's fucking legendary. So yeah.
Kid Rock as well. It seemed like everyone loved Miami. Were you able to see Miami? Were you able to enjoy it?
I had a blast in Miami. I was all over that place. We had a rental. So I think it was like MPH or something like that, MPH Club or something like that. They had some super sick cars. They blessed your boy with a free car. So I was riding around town, you know what I mean? Having a good time. I had a little Escalade. I like the Cadillacs, like the American muscles. They're pretty cool to me. So I'm a basic guy. I was like, go to sneaker shops all over the city, and I was able to, go eat some food a couple different places after weighing in. So I was happy. I had a blast in Miami. I like Miami a lot. I think I'm gonna go back. To be honest with you, I want to go do I want to do some seminars, like some meet and greets out there or something. I had a good time. I want to go enjoy it instead of just, fight camp.
Right.
So I like
Now, can we get some clarity on everything that happened? I know at the press conference, Dana said not to ask, but I do take umbrage with one thing that he said. He said the media was instigating this, and they asked you guys this question after the footage came out. So I don't really I wasn't there, but I don't think it's the media's fault necessarily. Could I ask what happened in the hotel lobby? Like, what sparked that scene that we saw that went everywhere?
Uh, really, we have like previous engagements, just like here and there. I think it was like a misunderstanding at one point in time. So, somebody said that I was going to his event to like trash the event. Not the case at all. I was going to the event to hang out with somebody and ultimately just check out the event. So it was whatever. He took it the wrong way. He said some words. I've said some words. So, you know what I mean? I don't think he takes words lightly. I definitely don't take words lightly. So when I seen him, I guess he thought I was going to walk the opposite way or not say anything at all. So, I said, what's up? Next thing you know, we were engaging and, Dana put an end to it. We seen each other a few times here and there. Nothing ever really happened. A bunch of he say, she say, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Nothing's ever happened. So it's just a bunch of barking and growling until somebody bites. So that's whatever.
And when you say his event, you mean like one of his game bred boxing or bare knuckle events, like one of the shows he puts on?
Yeah, it was an MMA event. I had a lady friend. She was cornering somebody on the event. So at the time, I was gonna go hang out with her. Me and her were real cool at the time. So I was gonna go, chill over there. It was the night before the fight, before I was gonna fight. So I was like, go hang out. Me, I like to have my fun a little bit. So that didn't work out. So, fuck it, it is what it is.
Okay. And then there was a scene after the weigh-ins where he's like being held back. He was shirtless. Was that because of you as well?
More than likely so, more than likely so. But like I said,
What
nothing
happened?
happened. Bunch of barking, just a bunch of barking. You know how it is. Two dogs on the opposite side of the fence is a whole lot of barking. The gate separated. It was still just a lot of barking. Nobody ever bit anybody. So yeah, no big deal. He's retired now at this point in time. You know what I mean? So since he's retired, he's no longer on the radar. Let him go rest with his family and hang out and have a good time. Enjoy his new business adventures and so on and so forth. I wish the man nothing but the best. I'm not a hater, but he can damn sure leave that belt behind.
Well, I saw your tweet afterwards. Are you disappointed he retired? Like, were you hoping, even if he did lose, that you can squeeze that one in?
I mean, that'd be nice to squeeze that one in, of course, but that belt, it'd be nice to leave that belt out for grabs. Throw a couple names out there you feel is worthy of it, or however you guys want to do it. You know what I mean? And you can't just still got to be a bad motherfucker running around here. You know what I mean? Or like I like to say, it's big mouth motherfucker. You know what I mean? I like that a lot. So it's a good belt for me. I like it a lot. It works out. Works well.
Dana at the post-fight press conference said that they put more security around you and you went out the back to avoid the security because you didn't want security. Is that true? Were you trying to avoid the security?
No, I told the security I had my own security. And so I thought we were at an understanding that I could go ahead and leave and go get in my own car. So I just went and I went to get in my own car, but Oren was using the car at the time. So he wasn't where I thought he was going to be. So, I was a little frustrated about the press conference. I wanted to speak as well. And I feel like I wasn't able to speak when spoken to. So I just wanted to go ahead and just start my weight cut a little early. It was the same day that we're supposed to get ready for the weight cut, the day before weigh-ins. So I just went ahead and got my little walk in. I lost 2 pounds on the walk because of all the water loading. So by the time I got to the hotel, the weight cut was really easy. I only had about 6 pounds to cut by the time it came down to the weight cut. So it worked out well for me. I know it seemed like a bad ordeal, but I'm by myself all the time. I'm with my people all the time, and I'm always around fans and I'm always around people, and there's never an incident. So I know a lot of times it may seem like I'm the bad guy because things always pop off, but I'm not really a bad guy. I can deal with people on my own all the time. Whether it's a sushi shooting or whatever the case may be, I can protect myself, and the people around me, they tend to know how to help protect me. So yeah, no offense to the security at the team. They do a wonderful job. And when I'm on a paid appearance for them, I love having them around. But when I'm kind of on my time, and I'm outside the event, I have people that are set up in my life that can help me take care of situations like that. And I like to count on them. I pay them for a reason. So,
Right.
Why not?
Could I ask, what did you want to get off your chest at the press conference?
Nah, nothing. I don't want to get anything off my chest. It's just when I get asked the question, me, I like to rattle it
Right.
off. I'm big mouth. I got to be able to speak. I had my big mouth chain on, and after that, I put the big mouth chain up and pulled the HB chain out and said, I'm just back to being a helping brother. I'm just going to sit back and just do what I do.
That's it. I wanted to ask you about the HB. So it's helping brother. Where does that come from? Obviously, you've helped out a lot of people, but did someone give you that? Is that a gift?
Yeah, we have a nonprofit organization that we're getting up and running and getting started. We're called the Helping Brothers. So it's like when school time's coming around, we like to do a gas giveaway for parents trying to get their kids to school, or young kids in college trying to get to school. Fill up the tank the first week of school. Give out the backpacks and stuff like that when it's cold. Help out. Just nonprofit organization, the Helping Brothers. So me and a couple other people that helped start it. We got a couple of Helping Brother chains. So we like the helping brother term. That's what we stuck with.
I love it. Respect. Just a couple others, and I'll let you go. Afterwards, you said, I'm going to take some time off, or maybe, but then I saw you say May 13th, was it? Michael Chiesa on your Instagram.
On the video, but I was high as a kite and didn't know what the fuck I was saying, but I knew who I wanted. So, I thought it sounded good at the time until I watched it. And then at least I got my happy Easter message out. So I didn't want to delete the video on the same day, yeah, I noticed the May 13th card is a little lackluster, if I may say so myself. I'm not saying that the people weren't filling the seats in. I'm just saying, if they needed a little bit of help. Michael Chiesa just lost his opponent. I haven't fought a grappler in a while. It'd be nice to fight a grappler, why not? Why not give grappling a shot again? It's been a while since I've had a jiu-jitsu match. I prefer to have a jiu-jitsu match with strikes, and I think Chiesa is the perfect man for the job.
But May 13th, in retrospect, a little bit too soon?
No, it wouldn't be too soon. It's another hand where I can use my right hand. I just can't punch people as hard as I like to punch people with it. But obviously, just a little pop on the shot is still enough. A little backhand from me with the right hand with this new vibranium inside. So I think I'm clever either way it goes. I think I'm good enough. I think Chiesa fight is perfect enough for me to go out there. And I think, honestly, I'd fight Chiesa even better without a right hand than I would with a right hand. So I think Chiesa would be a perfect person to fight right about now.
Why is that? Why better without a right hand?
If I spam the right hand, then maybe I'm just giving him too much hips to feed in so he can do his grappling thing. If I'm feeding him the jab, I feel like I'm a little bit harder to get to on the grappling side, and I'm a little bit harder to get to on the striking side. It's hard to figure out my long jab. As long as I'm throwing it properly, and I think that makes a long night for Chiesa alone. And by the time we get to grappling, it'll be the third round. We'll both be a little bit sweaty, and I'm pretty sure we'd had a few times we locked up before then. And he'll be a tad bit beat up. And I think if we grapple in the third round, I think I stand up easier. I think I shut down takedowns easier. And it could be another left hook Larry. You know what I mean? Mike Tyson won't be there, so the left hook probably won't be as nice, but it'll still be sugar and spice, baby.
Man, did you get a chance to talk to Mike? I know you were lamenting the fact that you didn't say hi to him. Did you get a chance to see him afterwards?
I didn't. It would have been phenomenal to get a chance to talk to Mike Tyson, but I didn't get a chance to. I fumbled the bag on that. I looked back at the video. I thought I reached out to shake the president's hand, but I didn't even do that. I overall fumbled the fucking bag that night. So you know what I mean? I get happy when I get in front of Dana. So if it's more celebrities than just fucking Dana, I'm already fucking tripping. So yeah, kudos to me.
No, I mean, the performance is all that matters. Before it's all said and done, do you need the Wonder Boy fight? Is that a fight that you need to get back?
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, Wonder Boy's usually a little bit slower booking fights, and I was hoping that I was going to be able to get 2 to 3, maybe even 4 fights done before he got 1 fight done. So see what happens against him and Michael Pereira, see how long he's looking to stick around. And yeah, I would always love to get that one back. I had a blast. It's nothing against Wonder Boy at all. I had a blast in there. I was compromised after the first round, and I still had a blast in there with him the whole time. Whether it was me getting beat up or me punching him, just the experience that I got in the Wonder Boy fight, to say that I wouldn't want to do that 10 times in my lifetime would be a damn lie. I would do the Wonder Boy fight every fucking week if I could. I don't think my body could last every week, but every 3 months, once I'm healed up, I'd be down to do the Wonder Boy fight again. It's like, I love the Wonder Boy fight. I had a blast doing it. Do I care to look at it? No, I care to be in there doing it with him. You get a lot of times you get 2 strikers that get in there and the striking match isn't what you expect it to be. Anytime you lock me in there with Wonder Boy, I'm going to go at him. I just think that's the style to fight Wonder Boy, to make it fun, to make it interesting, and to bring the best Wonder Boy out that you can get. And anytime I fight Wonder Boy, or anytime I get the opportunity to be in front of Wonder Boy, I want the best fucking Wonder Boy I can get. I just think it's great. And he was 58-0 in kickboxing before he fought me. Me and him had a kickboxing bout. He's now 59-0 in kickboxing. So if he would like to get the 60-0 in kickboxing, Wonder Boy, you know, I'm always the man for the job.
I would love to see one of the best fights of the year. Last one, obviously there was the thing with Hamzat in September, this time with Jorge. Is there any part of you that wants to try to avoid these things leading up to the fight on Fight Week with other guys? Or does it kind of like ignite you? Do you kind of enjoy that type of chaos?
It's not that I enjoy it. It's not that I want to avoid it. At the end of the day, I'm always going to be who I am, and I can try and dumb it down a little bit if that's what the promotion wants and they feel like that's what gives them better business. I can do that. But at the end of the day, it's like I'm going to expect Dana to attack any person anytime I'm sitting there with him and I'm next to him and they ask a question that he doesn't want me to answer, because, I mean, at the end of the day, if you let me answer the questions the way I want to answer it, I'm going to answer it bluntly and truthfully, and that's just who I am. You know, I don't mean to stir the pot with anybody, but if you ask me a question, I feel like it's my job to answer that question as truthfully as possible, because at the end of the day, I don't want to be considered a fucking liar. So if I'm trying to dibble and dabble around the way I want to put it out there, then I'm going to end up saying something I don't want to say, and I'd rather just say it straight up. So do I wish that those things didn't happen? No. Do I wish that those things happened more? No. Do I want to take them back? No. Do I want to keep doing them? No. But at the end of the day, I don't want to stop being me. And being me is what's gotten me so far. So why stop now? You know?
Amen. Much respect, Kevin. Thank you very much. Congrats on the win. Very happy for you. Great to see you back on track. That finish was incredible. A very fun week for you, I would imagine. You were in the news throughout, so well done. Rest up, and hopefully we see you back out there soon enough. Appreciate it, my man.
And if you guys don't see me by May, you'll see Terrence McKinney by July. We're back in there anyway. The Blunt Brothers will be back in full effect.
I love it. Thank you, Kevin. All the best to you, and all the best to Terrence McKinney as well. I saw him out in Miami supporting Kevin. What a duo they are. A great, entertaining young duo, and Kevin doing big things. Has become one of the most popular fighters in the UFC. I mentioned my nephews, my cousins. A couple of them were in attendance on Saturday in Miami. One in particular, Darren, who is a massive, massive, massive Kevin Holland fan. His brother, Evan, as well, a big MMA fan. I took him to a PFL event over the summer. And last summer, I think it was, or maybe it was 2 summers ago, he was having some sort of like graduation end of the year party. And Kevin actually sent him a video wishing him well and congratulating him on the feat, which I thought was very nice. He didn't have to do that, and his manager, Oren, hooked that up as well. So a lot of fans of Kevin Holland, especially of the younger demo, and they were all very happy on Saturday as he got back on track